Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Another classic example of taxpayer dollars at work today from the federal government. Biden holds final Medal of Freedom ceremony honoring Hillary Clinton, Bono, and more. And today, you guys, is the 46th day of Joe Biden's age, quite fitting for number 46. Just for a little gematria point out, do you see how CNN posted their article at 4:48 p.m.? Look at the gematria of Presidential Medal of Freedom. Yes, 448, just like ancient and accepted Scottish rite of Freemasonry, which, of course, has their headquarters in D.C., the House of the Temple. That point aside, let's just read the article and hear who these 19 people are that got these things made with our tax dollars. President Joe Biden awarded the nation's highest civilian honor, the Presidential Medal of Freedom, to 19 people on Saturday, recognizing a broad swath of luminaries across politics, culture, and the arts, including former Democratic presidential nominee Hillary Clinton, designer Ralph Lauren, U2 frontman Bono, and philanthropist and mega donor George Soros. It's like they're trying to drive people insane. For the final time as president, I have the honor of bestowing the Medal of Freedom, our nation's highest civilian honor, to a group of extraordinary, truly extraordinary people who gave their sacred effort to shape the culture and the cause of America, Biden said in his brief remarks. The medal is presented to people who have made exemplary contributions to the prosperity, values, or security of the United States, world peace, or other significant societal, public, or private endeavors, according to a White House statement. Biden himself is a recipient, having been presented with the medal by then-President Barack Obama in the closing days of the latter's administration. President Biden believes great leaders keep the faith, give everyone a fair shot, and put decency above all else, the White House said in the statement. These 19 individuals are great leaders who have made America a better place. They are great leaders because they are good people who have made extraordinary contributions to their country and the world. Two prominent American political figures were posthumously, how do you say that word? How do you say it when they die already? Posthumously? I always mess that up. I'm not saying it right. Whatever. Honored. Former Attorney General Robert F. Kennedy and former Michigan Governor George Romney, the father of former Senator Mitt Romney. Kerry Kennedy accepted the award. Wonder why they didn't have RFK Jr. there. Kerry Kennedy accepted the award on her father's behalf. As Kennedy pointed out, the family members in the crowd, Biden joked, "Anyone not a Kennedy, stand up." Romney likewise accepted the honor on behalf of his father. In remarks eulogizing Robert F. Kennedy's wife, Ethel, last year, Biden said he had only two political heroes in his life: Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., and remember this year MLK Day falls on Inauguration Day, the day Biden leaves, and Bobby Kennedy. And remember, Joe Biden has the same birthday as Bobby Kennedy. They're both born November 20th. Joe Biden was born on RFK's 17th birthday. And Bobby Kennedy, while noting he decorated his Oval Office with a bust of Kennedy. The storied political family made national headlines in recent months, with the Kennedys' second eldest son, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., controversially chosen by President-elect Donald Trump as his pick for the next Department of Health and Human Services Secretary. Biden has previously recognized a number of political allies with the award, including former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and South Carolina Rep. Jim Clyburn last year. You know, whoever writes these scripts and these rituals just... they're having an evil cackle behind the scenes. Clinton, who was joined by her husband, former President Bill Clinton, received a standing ovation during the ceremony Saturday. The president's decision to honor Hillary Clinton caps off a long history of mutual admiration between the two Democratic leaders and comes after the Clintons honored Biden with the Clinton Global Citizen Award in a surprise ceremony in New York last September. Accepting the award, an emotional Biden thanked the former Secretary of State for the way you have helped me, the way you've spoken up for me with such passion. I can't tell you, you can ask Jill. I love you. I love you, Biden said. I'm sure he was very sincere. The president also recognized Soros, a liberal mega donor who was the White House who the White House says has supported organizations and projects across the world that strengthen democracy, human rights, education, and social justice, and famed Vogue editor-in-chief Anna Wintour, who hosted political fundraisers for the Biden campaign. I'll remind people that earlier this year we had the bridge collapse on Nancy Pelosi's 84th birthday, and then a few weeks later on her husband's 84th birthday, George Soros funded the protesters to shut down the Golden Gate Bridge. So I guess that was one of the things strengthening democracy. Anyhow, Lauren, a design industry titan, was also among the honorees Saturday. Lauren's clothing has long been a favorite of the Biden family, including First Lady Jill Biden, who wore a Ralph Lauren designer on the cover of Vogue in August, and first granddaughter Naomi Biden, who wore a Ralph Lauren dress for the White House wedding in 2022. Celebrity chef, humanitarian, and outspoken Trump critic Jose Andres was recognized for his work with the World Central Kitchen, which the White House says has revolutionized the way food aid reaches communities affected by natural disasters and conflict around the world. Didn't they lose a lot of people in some bombing over in Gaza, if I'm not mistaken? In entertainment, actors Michael J. Fox and Denzel Washington were honored, along with retired NBA player Earvin Magic Johnson. Washington was scheduled to be among those honored in 2022, but he had to pull out of the ceremony after testing positive for COVID-19. Okay. When Biden put Johnson's medal on him, the 6'9" basketball star crouched down, which drew laughter from the crowd. One honoree not in attendance Saturday was soccer superstar Lionel Messi, who the White House said had scheduling conflicts that prevented him from attending the ceremony. Messi still received his award, the White House said. Bono, a musician and humanitarian, Bono, joined Jill Biden in her box at the State of the Union address, where he was recognized for his work fighting AIDS and building support for the U.S. President's emergency plan for AIDS relief, which celebrated its 20th anniversary last year. Too bad they couldn't have given Carrie Mullis a medal to talk about it. Bono and his U2 bandmates were also among the honorees for 2022's Kennedy Center Honors Ceremony. In the field of science, Biden recognized Planetary Society CEO and television host Bill Nye and world-famous conservationist Jane Goodall. Nye has partnered with the administration in the past to further the Biden White House climate initiatives. Here's that word I can't say. Is it posthumous? Medals were awarded to civil rights icon Fannie Lou Hamer and former Defense Secretary Ash Carter, LGBT advocate Tim Gill, private equity leader David Rubenstein, and American Film Institute and Kennedy Center Honors founder George Stevens Jr. rounded out the list of honorees. But yeah, all sounds very important. And of course, they had to do it on Joe Biden's 46th day of his age, number 46. It was also announced he'll be heading over to visit with the Pope one last time. And let's not forget how we told you years in advance that he would be elected number 46, exactly 46 weeks after the Pope's birthday, in tribute to JFK, who got killed at 46, because, of course, in Gematria, Catholic equals 46. And again, you learn what they're really doing in D.C. every day, these numerical rituals. Start to see in advance how rigged the system is, just like we told you years in advance why Trump would be coming back. Till next time, True Seeker. Hold on, my mom wants to add in something.
Well, I'll play this. So here's Hillary.
Well,
so much for democracy, but then here she is about free speech.
So you want to play a clip of Hillary?
All
right.
Why should she get it? What did she do?
All right, my mom's next to me with her cell phone, so she's going to play the clip of Hillary.
Wait, was they taking it down?
We're having some technical difficulties over here.
Used to play. I got the one of John Kerry, but why give her an award? I think they've done something on Facebook with it.
Well, I might do a follow-up post with the Hillary Clinton thing.
I think freedom of the press is like at the top of the list of those freedoms, those necessary elements of maintaining democracy against autocracy. And the trends are not good. I mean, the trends are going in the wrong direction with the targeting of journalists, the intimidation of journalists, the use of kind of reverse psychology to call what journalists produce fake or disinformation, as opposed to the narrative from the the government, the demagogue, the autocrat. So I think it's not only an incredibly important issue, but really timely, because we are not paying enough attention to the threats at a national level and the overall global threat that we face.
Okay, well, I don't know if that was the right clip that she wanted to play, but
Well, she talked about freedom of, like we should be taking people that, spread, like, how they would say you spread misinformation should be in prison.
wasn't that John Kerry who said that?
Well, I have his right here, but he wasn't one of the participants. I
Yeah.
think something got cut off because this isn't the one then.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right, anyway, we'll leave it there for now. It's okay. Till next time, Truth Seeker.